Hey everyone, 95 Fathoms here, and welcome to a new and kind of random hunt here in Gen 5. About a year ago, something led me to remembering that there's a wild Hippowdon swarm in Black and White 2, and I actually built out a whole layout and planned out the hunt, but it wasn't part of a quest, and there was a part of me that hoped to be able to fit it into one, so I just kind of hung on to everything. The long and the short of it is that it's hard to fit this into a quest since swarms are exclusively post-game, and so this just kind of ends up being a one-off hunt. But I just think Hippowdon is a really cool Pokemon. It's cool to be able to find it in the wild, especially with its animated Gen 5 sprite, especially before 3D ruined the poor thing and took it out of the sand. This swarm appears in the Desert Resort, and Hippowdon ranges from level 40 to 55, which means you can easily do a 100% repel trick for it, since the normal encounters here are under level 20. You can easily reset to get the swarm by saving right outside one of the gates, changing the time on your DS to 11:59, and waiting until the time takes over to a little past midnight and then entering the gate again to check what your daily swarm is. I've already reset for it, so I'm not going to be doing any time changing or resetting, but as you can see here, I've got my swarm at the Desert Resort. Once you do have the swarm, there are a few ways to keep it indefinitely, but the way I'm using here is that I just saved my game on a different DS than the one I'm hunting on, and I'm just not saving again until I find the shiny. If you do work on hunting and you're doing it past midnight, the swarm will disappear temporarily, but all you have to do is reset the game to get it back again. So all around, not too bad of a hunt. Pretty easy to get the swarm, hold on to it, and then you can guarantee your target, assuming you don't have any repel hiccups. With all that squared away, I will see you when I find a shiny hippo. Shiny Hippowdon! Oh my god! Oh my god, and it's the female! That's the one I was hoping for! Oh. Wow. That was fast. So this came after 2,060 encounters. Pretty fast overall. Obviously, like, I'm single hunting, so it takes a little longer than some of my hunts do, but, like, absolutely not bad at all. Very under odds, very fast. I'm very happy with this. And I'm gonna be honest, I've not had the best week. I was out, I mean, I say out sick, like I was out of commission because I was sick for like half of last week. It was not fun at all. But we're here. My first shiny of 2026 is Swarm Hippowdon, a great way to start off the year. As I said, the female was the one I was hoping for. I actually think both of them look really good in their own way, and I'm kind of conflicted because of that, but nonetheless, I am really excited to get the female, and we're gonna real quick switch into Watchog, start catching this. The thing is, I can weaken this. At level 50, Hippowdon gets Double Edge, so this should be fine. Okay, actually, I was going to say I was going to switch into my Golurk to block Double Edge, but I can't do that now. So, anyway, let's go Hypnosis. What is its... I looked up its catch rate, and I cannot remember. It wasn't that bad, as far as I recall. I think it was, like... It was good enough that I was like, yeah, I don't really need to weaken it. Hippowdon. Yeah, it's like a 1 in 3 chance. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. It looks really cute, actually, with its eyes closed. I am going to catch this in See, I was thinking I would do Dive Ball, just because I really like Dive Ball, but I catch so many things in Dive Ball. Maybe I should mix it up. Heal Ball, I think, would be kind of neat with this. It doesn't necessarily match because it's brown. I don't know. Well, it's got the pink mouth. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of Pokeballs that really match this shiny, to be honest. It's a little bit of a weird color. Luxury probably would match okay, but I'm gonna go with Heal. I'm gonna go Heal. Yeah, this is, as I said in the intro, this is a hunt I've been wanting to clear out for a while. I wanted to start it. I was still working on Tyranitar, and I was like, I almost did, and I was like, no, I've already got this other thing that I, like, started when I shouldn't have. Like, let me just, like, stay calm, finish out some hunts, and get back to it. And by the time I, like, had finished out, like, Tyranitar and everything like that, I was like, let's just leave it. Maybe I'll fit it into a quest at some point. And then eventually I just kind of gave up on fitting it into a quest. I didn't even notice if it, I could switch into Ripley to block the dig, but I'm gonna have to put it to sleep anyway, so I don't know. And I can't throw a ball, right? Yeah. There's at least one game where you can throw Pokeballs when something is underground. I don't remember what it is. I guess we'll just waste a potion. I guess I could have used a better potion than that, because I am a little low on HP, but Dig is super annoying to deal with, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I could, okay, so Sandtomb has ended, so I could have switched. He's so lovely. If my Watchog could land Hypnosis. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know that I've ever used a Hippowdon on a team. I feel like there's so many of my shinies. I'm like, I've never actually used this one before. But yeah, it's a Pokemon that I think is cool. I mean, certainly it's not very accessible in Gen 4. Because, ooh, that was a crit catch. Which, I mean, tracks. I have Oval Charm on this game, so I have a lot of Pokemon caught. Dude, is there anything more annoying than a failed crit catch? Like, come on. I mean, I guess a failed shiny is more annoying than that. I'm just gonna throw a ball. This thing should be a 1 in 3. Haven't I thrown 3 or 4 Pokeballs now? Anyway, Hippopotas is not very easy to get. There we go. In Gen 4, it's like only in the Ruin Maniac's cave. Is that the right name, or am I remembering a cave from a different game? Anyway, there's a shiny Dex. Surprisingly quick to anger. It holds its mouth agape as a display of its strength. Well, not in Gen 4, or in 3D games, so... Okay, so I do have a nickname for her, and the nickname is kind of a weird one, but I'll explain. I'm gonna nickname her Louisiana. And that is because So hippos are actually one of the most deadly animals. They're extremely dangerous. I think it's basically because they're very territorial, and so like even if you're like not a predator and you wander into their territory, they're very likely to attack you. And I think they're really fast, and they're also very large and very heavy. And I mean they also very much do have teeth that are very scary. So so they're very. Did I just save? I might have. Yes, I did. Because it tells me right there. Anyway, I was looking it up because I was like, I am correct that they're one of the deadliest animals, right? And in the process of that, I somehow came across something called, it was like the Hippo Bill or something like that. There was apparently a bill at some point that was proposing to introduce hippos into Louisiana to eliminate the invasive water hyacinth population, which introducing an invasive species to get rid of another invasive species, that never ends poorly. It obviously never went through because we don't have wild hippos living in the US, but I was like, that's crazy. Can you imagine if there were just hippos wandering around in Louisiana? So to commemorate that incredible fun fact, I had to nickname her Louisiana. Anyway, let's do a nature guess. Actually, let's I don't know. I'm gonna guess impish. She's timid. That's got to be like one of the most god-awful natures Hippowdon could have. There's no way this thing is fast and it's not a special attacker. Holy moly, that's just a horrible nature for it. That's brutal. Very unfortunate. All right, well, let's show her off in battle. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with her really. This save file, honestly, this save file kind of accidentally became like my I can't think of the word for it, but like sort of my home base in Gen 5. I do have like a couple of like shiny quest files, but this is sort of my definitive save file. It's like it's a completed Black 2 White 2 game. It has access to a lot of stuff. It has like all the keys unlocked on it, all that stuff. It's got Oval Charm now since I unlocked that back in August. When did I do that? I don't remember. Anyway, but I don't have that many shinies on it because it was just a casual play. It literally was a speedrun playthrough that I did, like leading up to Sun and Moon. I played through every single game, just like a real quick playthrough. And this is the same save file that I played through back then. And it's just stuck around. Wow, that backstraight looks really cool. It looks so cool. As I said, I think Hippowdon is so cool, especially... I mean, not even especially. It just isn't that cool in 3D anymore. I'm sorry to say. It just doesn't look that cool. It's just a hippo standing there with red eyes, and that's all it's got. That's all it has going for it. Red eyes, yellow hippo. So it's just... Or I guess red eyes, black hippo if it's a female. The lesser-known Yu-Gi-Oh card. Anyway, just so cool to get, and to be able to get it in the wild. And you can get it in the wild in Gen 4, but it's in post-game, which is one of the reasons it's not very accessible. I don't know if I would have thought to use it ever in Gen 4 despite that. It never jumped out to me as like, I really want to use this on a team, but like, I don't know why not. It's a cool Pokemon. But I could theoretically also fit it with, like, I already have a Sandstorm team going here, but I already have a Sandstream user with Tyranitar. And my Tyranitar is way better than Hippowdon because this Hippowdon's nature is absolutely terrible. So I don't know that it's going to be able to function for the battle facilities very well. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry to say. I really wish that she were going to be able to put in some work, but I don't think she will. Anyway, just really cool hunt to be able to go for. There's so many cool Pokemon you can get in the Swarms in Gen 5. As much as I am a huge fan of Gen 5 and its decks, I think one of the cooler parts of Gen 5 is getting these Pokemon you don't normally see in Gen 5 and getting to see their sprites, because there's so many Pokemon with great sprites that just don't appear very much or at all. So anyway, this is a hunt I'm really glad that I did clear out. Maybe someday I'll go back and go for the male. I could Q-Charm for it because it's Gen 5. I'm not... Why did I renew the Repel? That was stupid. Whatever. I actually haven't been paying attention to my Repels either, but I didn't start hunting that long ago, I don't think, today. Okay, yeah, I didn't use up that many, but I also... Again, this is like a definitive save file. I have so much money and so many Repels, like, I'm not worried about that, but... Okay, why is this... Oh, I was like, why is it taking so long to get an encounter? It's because I have a level 47 and not a level 40 Illuminator leading the party. Anyway. So just a really cool hunt that I'm glad I got. Really cool way to start off 2026. I hope you enjoyed seeing this shiny and this cute little video. I will be hunting in Gen 5 much more. I'm doing a Gen 5 hunt. I've been doing a Gen 5 hunt alongside this. Which is not, I mean, it's a slow hunt, so it's gonna take a while, but I've been plugging away at it for a while, so you'll be definitely seeing some more Gen 5 shinies from me this year. I have not been doing a whole lot of Gen 5 hunting recently, but 2026 is the year that's gonna change. Hopefully I'll get this video up relatively soon after I find the shiny too. I still need to finish editing my Eterna video because 20 phases is a lot to edit, so hopefully I can get that edited fast and get this posted to share with you all. But I hope y'all are having a great start to 2026, having some great shiny finds, and As always, best of luck on all your hunts, and take care.